Yo, what's going on? Back again with another video. Seems to be in the car. It's not gonna always be in the car. That seems to be the theme for right now, because from being a truck driver, driving hundreds of miles a day, I don't know if anybody could attest to it. Anybody that drive long hours and stuff can attest to the fact that long drives produce long thoughts. So I really be having a lot of thoughts and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm back again with another video. It will help if you click to subscribe, please. It's a lot of information need to get out, bits and pieces. Like I said, I hadn't really put a title or exactly what I wanted to do with the channel, so to speak. But I do know what I want to do as far as trying to generate conversations and get people to think about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I just want you to think about what you do before you do it. You know, I just want you to think about what you do before you do it. A lot of times I've been seeing in the news, lately, I guess the hot shit right now, the big thing, what they doing now is messing with these rappers and they planes, when they planes touch down and land or whatever. Rappers, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all got a lot of money. I want to know what it feels like to have so much money that you don't care about what the hell going on. But these folks get to a certain point to where they don't care about your money. They want you as the person. They want to take you off the street. Kodak Black, they wanted him off the street. Now ain't no telling. We don't know when he gonna get home. You know, he got whatever time, a couple years so far, but he facing serious ass charges. You know, you got your boy Jim Jones that got pulled over with some weed in the car some time ago. You know, Lil Boosie badass, you know, they ran into a couple of things or whatever. The rapper, I can't call his name out, but he swallowed the pills trying to hide him from the police and end up killing himself. We talking about death. You know what I'm saying? He can't come back from that. All that, and he can't come back from it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we take the roles and the consequences that we think is good. You know, we think we doing a justice to ourselves, and he took them pills and went into an eternal sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know, the story's coming out. I don't know how accurate it is, but it say, you know, Lil Wayne was so out of his mind that he confessed to having a pistol on him. You know what I'm saying? On the plane. Like, man, when you got this type of money, you know what I'm saying? When you got this type of money, you got to have a team around you that's going to get you protected from the downfall. See how Mike Vick was in Atlanta. You know, it's you know, that story could be gone either way or whatever. You know, obviously he was convicted. He served his time. That's over. You know what I'm saying? That's over and done with. He has paid his debt to society. But I'm pretty sure 100% of what they said he did, he damn near didn't have nothing to do with, because the house was in Virginia and he was in Atlanta a lot. So he had fault. He bears some fault in what he was doing, you know, what they convicted him for. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't to the magnitude that they said that it was. So he took a downfall because his cousin or whoever, his friends or whatever, they wasn't taking that charge. Them prosecutors scared that ass up to the point where they decided they wasn't taking that charge. Boy, you got to go down for yourself. Come on, man. What kind of team is that? What kind of team is that gonna let the money bag fall? You know, you let the money go down the drain. You know what I'm saying? The $100 million contract, you let him get the time. It ain't supposed to go down like that, man. My rappers and people with a lot of money, y'all got to make this better choices and better decisions. Cause back in the 90s, that fucking shit with getting locked up, you know, Tupac go to jail, old Pac in jail, old Pac out. That shit was a little bit of a badge of honor back then, but that fucking going to jail now, boy, that shit ain't talking about nothing for nobody. It ain't no reason to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? If it's not defending your family in any kind of way, because make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. If somebody mess with my family, they gonna wish that they had. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to seem like, oh, you just can't do this or you can't do nothing. You can't defend yourself in no kind of way. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't happening, Captain. You know, if it come down to it and I have to defend what's mine, oh, you best believe I'm not gonna lose no sleep about what's about to happen. However extreme that it have to go, I'm not gonna lose no sleep about it. Because you shouldn't have been messing with mine to begin with. I don't play. I never played. And I still don't play. You know? So, do what you got to do when you got to do it. But let it be a last case resort. You know, a lot of these folks losing their freedom behind just because what somebody said. It's your First Amendment constitutional right to say whatever the hell you want to say. Do it affect my money? Do it affect my income? Do it affect my family? Do it affect what I got going on in any kind of way just because you said it? No, it don't. So, it's time for people to stop trying to prove, like I said in the last video, you trying to prove for your friends and prove to whoever is around in that position that you're not a pussy ass nigga. And like I told you in the last video, I lost a couple of friends trying to prove to everybody that around them that they're not a pussy. So once they took themselves off the street, all of the people that was around them that they was trying to prove to, I want to know how much money had they sent them on their books? Probably none. You off the street, out of sight, out of mind, you will know who really love you when you lose your freedom. You know what I'm saying? So, I just need y'all to make better choices. Rappers, you know, whoever, regular people, you know, obviously, you know, people, those of us that don't really have a lot of money, you know, and I've been in the position to where your back be against the wall. So if your back against the wall, you gonna come out and try to do what you gotta do to survive. Okay? That's understood. But if you hurting somebody in the process, if you're hurting somebody, you know, in the process of you trying to do what you're trying to do, it's time for another way, man. It's time for another way. A lot of times, you know, people it's things that you could do to better yourself without hurting other people. You know, hurting other people, it comes back. You know, it comes back. And it comes back to bite you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why for my prayers for many, many years, I prayed to God to be able to make me put me in a position for me to bless 100 million times more people than I hurt in my life. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always a good guy. But the thing about it is change. People change. You know what I'm saying? People change. People get tired of the same old stuff. People get tired of not doing right. People change. So this YouTube channel is designed to be one of my platforms to help facilitate the change. You know, it's up to you whether or not you listen. You know, I wish I had YouTube back then. I wish I would have had somebody to talk to me back then and help me think about the decisions that I made in the past. You know, it would have saved me a whole lot of heartache, pain, wasted time off the street, wasted heartache for my family and friends. You know, and a lot of times, man, what y'all don't be thinking about, you know, is when you do commit a crime and you go up in there and get all that time and that judge drop that gavel, shit, that girl that you worrying about, that's your boo, that every time you made love to her, she looked in your eyes and be like, baby, this forever, and I ain't never leaving you, and we ride or die and all this. Let that judge send you to 10 or 20 years. We gonna see how long she ride. We gonna see how long she stay faithful. We gonna see how long she don't mess around on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's all fun it's all fun and games out there doing what you do until you get caught and you get that time. And you out now, all of a sudden you out of sight, out of mind, you dead to the world. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all people out here to start thinking about the decisions that you're making, man. I'm also calling upon my entertainers, because y'all don't have to hear me now. The channel is early. It's an early upstart. Some of these entertainer friends that I got and entertainer friends of the friends that I got, y'all don't have to hear me, but you will feel me and you will hear me eventually. And I'm calling on y'all to step up to the plate and set some examples for some people, man, and start getting out here and making conversations about what's going on. Let's talk about prison reform. You know what I'm saying? You got that cat, Meek Mill, you know, that has been severely harmed by the judicial system. Okay, bro is completely in, from what I understand, he completely innocent of whatever the fuck that it is that they tried to say that he did, and he been on probation for fucking 10 years or 8 years or whatever, and he's completely innocent. All right, let's not wait until you get in trouble. You know, it's like prison is like cancer. All right, we all know somebody, or most of us know people with cancer. Most of us know people that's locked up. Let's get out here and start being proactive. Don't wait until you get in prison. Oh, the conditions are inhumane, and they're treating us like this, and they're treating us like that, and we're sleeping on the floor, and the water is bad, and the food is nasty, and they don't hardly feed us enough. Well, you should have thought about that before you went out there and broke the law. You should have thought about that. Let's stay on this side of the wall. Prison is big business, and all they want to do is build prisons to put our black asses in them. You know what I'm saying? They got you numbered. They got you as a statistic. They got you coming back after a certain amount of time. It's been plenty of folks that I've been locked up with that have returned back to prison quickly. They got you pegged. They got the number. They know that you're coming back. They know who coming back. But let me tell you something. I did hit the street and I ain't look back. You understand me? I'm going through a rough patch right now today in 2020. I'm going through a rough patch because in 2018, I made $310,000 with my trucking business. All right? 2019 was horrible. Whatever I made 6 figures, but whatever I made, it all evaporated in cost to the business. It all dissipated with cost to the business. So, because of the cost to the business. So, what I did is I had to go back out there and get me a job. Do I want to work? Hell no. I worked for 24 months without working for somebody. But I bet you this, I will work a job before I go back to the streets. I'm not going back to the streets because I'm not going back to the pen. I'm not about that life. I already did it. I held my own while I was in there. You know what I'm saying? I held my own. You know? And I don't want to go back to that. I'm not about that life. Shout out to people who can go in and out of prison. You know what I'm saying? That's not for me. So I'd rather go get me a job. If I got to get me a second job to get back on track, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But for me, it's imperative. I feel it's a duty. And that's why 2020, I'm cranking this channel up. And I'm going to try to be consistent with it. So please subscribe. Subscribe, like, watch it. Click the bell. I'm going to try to keep them uploads coming, talking about something. But it's imperative that I get this knowledge out that I have in me. You know, I need to be able to bless somebody else with my experience. Because if I bless you with my experiences, it's going to keep you from making the mistakes that I made. I don't want people to make the mistakes that I made. One thing about me, I'm not a hater. I congratulate. I want people to do it better than I did it. That's why I pass the knowledge like I pass it. Whenever somebody hit my line up, call my phone, ask me about anything, I'm going to tell them what to do and what not to do. And I'm going to give it to them in the best version possible so they can do it better than I did. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it's imperative that I create something. So, right now, everything is just random. It's all over the place. But if y'all bear with me, I'm going to get it organized. I'm going to get my team organized. And we're going to get it popping. You know, all I want to do is put it out there. If I touch one person, that one person might touch 1 million people. You know what I'm saying? So each one teach one. Everything, everybody matter. Everybody matters. So I'm gonna be coming with random videos, man. I'm gonna post them at least a few times a week. And shit, might get up to 5-6 days a week. I'm gonna be posting all kind of stuff. I'm gonna have random conversations with people other people that that done time, you know, so we can get their perspective. We need to raise awareness and prevention, preventing going to prison. Because why don't you think that you don't really see much about going to prison prevention? Why do you think that you don't never know that, oh, armed robbery moved from 5 to 10 years and it may move from 10 to 20 or 10 to 15 minimum, day for day. Not, oh, you're going to do a little time and you're going to get out and, you know, on good behavior. In the state of Georgia, that shit carry day for day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they do stuff like that, because black people, especially black men, they're trying to take you off the street. What taking you off the street allows you not to reproduce. So you can't reproduce because you off the street. Now your girl out here doing who knows whatever. And a lot of times, you know, your girl, baby mama or whatever, she might turn to women. Now she don't want a man no more. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I'm not bashing that or whatever. But the point about it is, now the reproduction stops. Because she got her girlfriend now. And she don't want you. So it's levels to it, man. It's a lot of levels to it. And we just gonna get this conversation cracking. We gonna get it cracking. We gonna get it popping. Eventually, once I get my subscribers up, we gonna have live streams. We doing it like that now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time for somebody to talk about it. I don't know if it's getting talked about, but it's time for somebody to talk about it. So I'm a pioneer and start it off so we can get this prevention going. Once we get this prevention going, then let's talk about the law, the laws, and then let's talk about the inhumane stuff that's going on in prison. Right now, we need to save people from going in there. That's what needs to be first and foremost on the list. Save people from going in there. You know what I'm saying? So, like it, subscribe it, please share it. Like, subscribe. I need likes. I need you to subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. You don't know how important a subscription is. This your man, Mr. Run the Check. Follow me on Instagram at BigBrotherGMoney_official. Follow me. I'm out.